Hey guys, welcome into the Pug Reborn channel. We are playing the Last Hex today. I'm going to try to do kind of almost a speed run in a way. I am not the fastest at it. These are the ones that I've already completed. If you guys haven't already seen this game before, I highly suggest going, at least in my other videos here, you'll see I do have two other ones that kind of explain the game a little bit. But I'm going to try to run through some of these here. So one strike, you can defeat enemies. This is also a card game, by the way. Probably should have said that. So it's a card building game where you literally go across the map trying to defeat the main boss at the very end. Reminds me a lot like Slay the Spire, just to give you an idea. So one strike, can you defeat the enemy in just one strike? Let's see. I like doing these challenges, it makes it pretty interesting. So how about we do the trial? Gain a curse after every fight. How about that? We'll just do the very bottom one. We're gonna go on hero difficulty. That's how you unlock the most stuff. In terms of my favorite character, I do love the king. I think he's the most fun of the bunch. You know what? In fact, we did a king run already, so let's try a different one. We go with the element. Start the fight with one following. We'll do an elementalist. I always like magic, I guess you could say. So let's try this. Arcana is going to be our primary, of course. So we have two already, and we can subclass in these other ones. So power, Arcana, and expertise. We get 3 energy, so every turn that we get to spend 3 on one of the cards. Up here in the corner tells you the energy, give you an idea on that, and of course, we will just kind of fly through. Probably gonna have to learn on the fly. This can take a little while, but let's jump in. Elementalist is actually pretty strong early on. Let's see. Turns out this. Now he has 2 burn, that suffers at the end of his turn. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Of course, I'm kind of under the weather a little bit. I'm doing my best to stay, I don't know, trying to do my best to stay up and so on. I'm trying to keep my throat from feeling like I'm dying. It's very random. It's really a weird feeling, but anyways, if you do have any questions about this game, please let me know. Like I say, this is one of my favorite pastime games. This reinforcement, 8 reinforcement, 8 10 reinforcement is how many shielding you get per turn, and then regen is generation to your health, which we're gonna need here. Okay. Now each thing that you face up here in the corner, it tells you like what their power is and so on. Get that regen up right away. You don't have much choice. We might actually have to take. Oof, you're taking some damage here already. Unfortunately, we do not have a great deal of cards to help us through the future, but begged. Suffer 3 damage per turn. Turn. All right, let's see what we got. Every time they attack me, the frost damage applies. Of course, the burn damage hit them late. Perfect. We need defense. Applies this. Remove a card. You know what? We're gonna remove Fortify. Sweet. Need a power. We're definitely gonna do that. Chase the chicken around. We get healed 20, and they lost strength. The loss is at the very end. Here they have 46 tiles, I think is what that means. So we can do a donation. Thing happens. Wow. Okay. So we're technically at the start of the next fight with 8 poison, and this one suffer 3 damage per I get here. The rest. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the butt, needless to say. Okay, how the goblin handles this. Of course, moderate chance to run away at below 15 health. Definitely something to think about. By that little sun effect makes, after we put the burn on him, we can actually forcefully put that against him. Really, that and end him. Okay, here's another one really good. We just need a subclass here. That'll help. Result. Rest for 50 gold. We have 766. Trainer. We definitely need expertise. We'll knock that out. Now we have 3 and 1. The potions. Now they did change this. Excuse me. So they did change this iron potion. So we can, it gives you 50 reinforcement per turn. Now you buy these and you hold on to them for certain fights depending on who you're facing. That would be the difference. One of these that I really want. This isn't terrible, but I'm looking at it late game wise, which probably isn't the right mentality at the moment. I will take the buckler. Ooh, knock some more equipment from. Every time you buy stuff like this, you have the ability to unlock more equipment. This is how much equipment I have so far. This is how much I still have to unlock. Okay, so that's not really that big of a deal. 12 health by the time you get there. Yeah, that helps, but a lot of times your health is in the 400 or 500. Or start the fight with 25 critical. That's not terrible. I have 32. Pretty much got to keep moving. I'm sorry, guys, my throat. I really can't do much about it. You're gonna hear me kind of do that. So if that does annoy you, I totally understand. But I realized that I needed to make another video like this. It's been a while since I played this game on the channel, and it is a blast, honestly. Oh, poison's getting a little out of hand here. Burn on him. Defense on us. Now poison hits you at the beginning of your turn and then slowly goes down by 1 each turn unless you use a certain type of healing. Okay, at the start of the turn. Better. Burn, baby, burn. Now your potions go into a potion bag. Once you use them, you're out. So we only have 1 potion to heal. Fine, honestly. Good. Let's get our regen and stuff up. Use this water gun. That's a pretty strong water gun. This ain't Pokemon, but I'll tell you what. Man, that's crazy. So, alright. And that 16 health regen is huge. As long as we keep that rolling, obviously, right? Probably gonna heal? Yeah. Luckily for us, fire does not discriminate. It's not much. He killed himself, essentially. So none of these work to my personal advantage. Suffer 13 damage, gain this. There's other abilities that are better, especially for the cost of 2. Plus, we're not specializing in power, so we're gonna skip that. You guys, just like any card game, you gotta be on top of how much you are putting on the enemy, like your cards. Like how much force are you putting on your enemy through your cards? I try to keep my deck manageable, right? I think that's the main thing around. We need. Oh, they have shock. So he gave me shock, which means that there's a chance that there's gonna be like if I go to play a card, it might not work. It's kind of a pain, but excuse me. Okay, next thing here. Tainted Blood. This is actually a potion. Yeah, so it adds 15 poison every time enemy attacks you right after you. So that's amazing. That's a card. You have 600 crowns. Go in here, take one more fight. See if he attacks. I think he might back off. Yeah, guys, this is such a good game. It's like seriously, my personal opinion, one of the most underrated games I've ever played. I mean, it's not game breaking. Nobody's throwing stuff there. I wouldn't say anything's broken on the game. It tests you. It really does test you. Personally, I've played enough to know kind of the ins and outs. Good, but burn. Try to stick with that. Okay, now we have 800. Anna, we don't have much. Except for crowns. I feel like I'm playing Battle Brothers all over again. Anytime you guys hear that, Battle Brothers. Straight up, I'm sure some of y'all are probably laughing there. So none of those look good. We could heal. Might as well use a little bit of our crowns so we can get bad stuff up here. So every time where I have a bigger disadvantage is up here. We constantly are getting, every time we defeat something, we get something that's permanent, at least until another one comes in and takes its place. Essentially, is how I'm understanding it. Okay, next dodge, next attack. This, because it's gonna dodge it, we'll throw some more. So every time, as you can see, take 18 damage every time you play an attacker. So every time they go to attack us, this goes against your shield and then into your health point. So that's understandable. If player is bleeding, heal. Players are bleeding, heal cards, heal the count 80 health. I don't start bleeding here anytime soon. I got a little poison on me. That's the fact. Just throw some defense up. So now, get double the burn. So the reason I say double the burn is because after his turn, he will take the duration of 48. Plus he hurts himself by attacking. Alright. This. Defense up again. Gotta go back and forth. Do not have a way to heal this besides our natural healing. This one. And heal one every. Stuck. When the count reaches below half health, activating healing. Sucks to suck, dude. That just work. We'll take out some of that. He attacks. See, it's going down on him. And we, of course, are now starting to take on real damage here. If I do this one, he's pretty much dead. Either way, he's going to be dead. So why don't... fall on him, just in case there's a little bit of a healing process. So, yep, and bye. I count. Now, whenever you face a camp leader, right, camp rewards, you automatically get plus 40 to your health. So now we're at 145. You obtain a good chunk of gold. You can take any of these cards. You can take all 3 of them if you want. But you can only take 1 item here. Now, this is pretty easy for me. Max 5 health for every 4 enemies. That's a big deal. That's actually really good. But we're going to go with 1 Arcana, 1 Expertise. That stacks on our stats. Next thing. This does pretty good damage, but we don't specialize in power. We want to avoid... I know this... We might take it just for a trading card and get something better, but for now... Take the 2. Part of me wants to get this just this trading purpose, but I don't want to clog my deck, so... that. Okay, here we go. Gold for that. Enter Tavern. Sometimes you get these special events. This is really nice. 45 regen. Good price for potions. Of course, the potions have changed over the course of time here. Oh, this stinks. If we had cards, might actually... Oh, this would be nice too. That's way too much cost though. Volley. That's a good card. That's a good fighting card. Cheaper. So this is nice. This card can be great if you have if you can weaken the other character, which we can explore that later. Changes things. Gain 25 defense at the start of the fight. Fortify 1. That's not very good. Long's lasting. Large chance to heal after fight. That's could use a ring. Well, I'm thinking start out with healing first. You can also remove cards for a certain amount. That's always really good as well. I've had really small decks where they just keep filtering. Nice. But enough for cards down. Fortunately, that leaves us out on this, but it did what we just got, brought us up to 30 damage, so there is that. Take the regen potion. Only use those potions and so on. 800. Only use those potions if you... Oh, you... Anyways. Okay, so another random event here. Fully healed, you actually feel stronger than before, 30 plus max. Awesome. I lost my train of thought already. Sorry, I'm trying to run through this because this can be, like, we're at 13 minutes so far. Get back to... Oh. Little scoundrels. Ooh, so we can either buy the Arcana, which would be really good. Iron Skin, really. Oof, that's awesome as well. Oh, those are. This is really good. Literally, what you see is what you get. Leech 14 consumed. We use that card for that fight, and it back consumed and destroyed. Remember those two words. That is the difference maker. 12 health. We immediately get. It's 2 card draw. That's really good. First oh, dang, we're so close. I would actually really. All chance for one. Sorry. This is better. +3 to a random stat. -2. So technically, no matter what, you'll always gain one. I think in terms of healing, I'm gonna grab this. I like those cards. I like anything that can ultimately help me on the one. That we didn't buy anything if we can't come across some. And I can't promise this is going to be a great run so far because I've already noticed. Let's go. The bolster adds +5 plus whatever armor we throw up. So if I throw this armor up, it's whatever that was to plus the 5. End of the world. Okay, so player draws 2 fewer cards the next turn. Okay. Knock him down. His special thing is poison and bleed, heal the lizard. Yeah, we don't want to do that to him. So I'm going to go with healing ability and this. Throw some. I don't know what his ability is going to be, so yeah, it was the right decision. Yep, and after his turn, he should die. Bye-bye, Lizard Man. Spend all attacks, attack damage for 1 turn, gain 2 expertise until the next. Great. Especially not for this. We have enough. I'm gonna go back to town, knock this out real quick. We can expertise. Let's look. We have 3 and 5. Let's push Arcana a little bit higher. Back. Time. Water Spirit, gain 10 evasion. Every card player plays reset at the start of the next. So this keep those alive here. Alright, next. Healing purpose again, that can't seem to get rid of this poison stuff. Here. Put some frost on us. Bolster again. Hated it. Evasion is probably, honestly, you could have the crappiest deck in the world, but if you can get your evasion up to 60, it's pretty dangerous, honestly. Or not 60, 75. 75 is where you cap off at. But like half the, they can only use 1 card a turn, so they have only a 25% chance that any card will put that down. You know, you see the effects, the magnitude. So they've got 30 on us, that's why I'm take the damage here. It's weird because it's 36 damage, but we also heal ourselves for 14. Oh, so close. Yep. Figured as much. There we go. Death ensues. Now, it's too bad we don't do poison, because look at this. Double enemy poison. That would be sick. Now, this bleeding card might come in handy. Enemy gains 20, or bleed 20 every time they attack. Let's just get that now. Usually I won't get that for the deck, but this guy here, we do need, we need a little help in that category. Add 9 poison. We don't have a way to kill some poison. I haven't seen a lot of antidotes, so this is rough. I'm gonna have to really pump out damage before anything else happens. Out of hand. Dodge the next player's attack. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Thing we can do now is just, yep. Right, here's hoping. Fast for 40. Oh, I'm gonna have to potion bag. Let's see. Oh, we do have an antidote. Here we go. Okay, so no more bleeding, or for the moment. Should be able to win this based on everything. And yeah. So the next turn he's out this, and nothing really, only strength and 7's helping us. Okay. 1. You gotta be kidding me. This is literally the first time this has ever happened. Wait for player turn. Are you confused or what? Wow. Okay, we're gonna pause quick and see. Okay, guys, so I had to back out because it wasn't nothing I could there. But luckily we can jump back and try again. Here we go. Very, very interesting. Nothing I can do about this. Oh no! Here. Oh. Gotta get some damage on. He's gonna kill himself with all that bleeding. As of right now, best I can do. Double expertise for fight. Ooh, 20. Safe here. Ah, waste. Putting down some armor. He's gonna ultimately kill himself, but healing per. Woo. All right. Now, obviously, you guys saw the effects of poison. Poison is killer. Some of these, all these cards here, the enemies are so diverse and unique. Here we go. First, Sword Master. Start with 10 evasion. Add expose every 3, or expose 3 every attack dodged. Whew. Yeah, and that can get pretty ugly. So you can probably see why it's so important to have dodge if you can get it for your character. So it's again bolster. It just helps us with our defense. Coming dodgy. Some frost on him, that'll help. Now that's amazing because you can really diversify your deck. I mean, yes, surprisingly we have not had a lot in terms of different types of cards. Like we can get cards like this and so on. And you can get like 5 of these cards, the bleed, and they can just stack up so high. Not a bad idea, honestly. Throwing more evasion. That reason. especially because whatever his attacks do, expose. So when they attack you, expose stacks 30 or 43. So even if he did attack for 1, he would do pretty rough. That deep high. Then he'll kill himself slowly. This. Wait. Keep killing yourself. Oh crap. Oh, alright. Oh, there's a healing ability. Triple the next potion. And don't have this armor is just generic. There's nothing to that's a big deal right there. Not a huge deal. 15, not a lot, but and this force. Yeah, because power. Bolster. He's gonna attack. What was that ability? It was attacking. Oh, yeah. This isn't an optimal build. At least all this character's built up. Unfortunately, so we're gonna have to be creative. Hopefully, this next town gives us a, providing we don't die. Oof. Come on now. Good. Good. Let's keep pushing this. Loses 1 energy. Oh, he's gonna die right now. Okay. Alright, sweet. Here's a better example where you get at least 9 evasion. Not even just. No. See, you combine these. So, I think strength manners for damage, and I think expertise is for times. Either that or it's flip-flop. It might be flip, honestly. Cost. Not a terrible card. 2 energy. Pay off. Energy potions. Interesting. There's just not a lot of good going on right here. Again. Rid of those. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait. Oh, destruct. This could suck a little. These guys are no joke. Honestly. So the cultist constantly hurts themselves, heals themselves, and then they can put your hit points away to 1. It's very important in that respect to just keep applying pressure here. At any moment. Getting close, but we're putting on damage here. At least we have 20 regen. Stack of Awakening. So at 3 stacks, the master stirs up the top of the card, or the lost cultist deck. So that made no sense how I said that. Next attack's gonna be 45 damage. Gonna hurt him a little bit. Now he's exposed. He's gonna take more damage here. Dang, okay. Yeah. Okay, oh, we're so close. Just like a constant battle, how he handles it. Triple the next potion, play this turn. And all of its cost something. Oh, alright. See? Set player's health to 1. Sucks. He's dead, and this is what we're dealing with. So now, this is what we wait for. For 1 energy, you can do 33 damage. Boom, that is a bigger deal. Now, coming back in here, so much kind of weigh our options. Don't want to miss out on something. Ooh, that's a nice card. Sturken? How you say that? But wait on. Ooh, another really good card. 70 damage. Just not good choices though, ultimately. Oh, just not a great. Well, the nice thing about this is we can keep using this card over. And Ice Arrow, yes, it's 70 damage. But this thing right here, we can constantly proc Frost. So I'm gonna utilize that going rest. Now we're out of coins, out of crowns again. Healing potion. Back. Okay. Can't pay for it. Perfect. It's a berries. Yes. Here's the incoming damage. 10%. Just the next fight, yeah. Oh, destroy. Oh. And doing it again. All right. Let's see what happens. Yeah, hurt yourself. We're gonna go here. Throw some burning on him. Nice thing about this, the one thing about using these Arcana stuff, just because you can constantly put stuff on him. Constantly put. See how he's healing himself back so fast. Killer. Trying to eat it. Life or his health points. And there are other abilities where you can constantly put down stuff. Like you can constantly put down Frost with every attack. There's abilities kind of like Leech Life here. Even if he sets us to roll, we have a good deal of regen. Use the regen. I don't imagine with as much health as it's going to take a little while to get him down. And at least we'll be able to heal ourselves fairly well. Yeah, see that. Yeah, healing. This might be a longer fight right here. Just the way it's going so far. There's so much defense, we can't take down it. And we're getting our cards are knocked down to nothing. Yeah, he keeps doing the same thing over. But eventually this will take him down. Our regen is just so high. See, and that's why it's so... Obviously, that's the importance of this. There we go. Add shock. 1 shock every... That's good. We're gonna need that. So again, that's kind of like dodge, you know. Gates the ability. Here. Looking for certain cards. Cleanse all burn on enemy deal before the... Add an extra price. Rain. Here we go. This one will probably end up taking. Yeah, this one we're probably gonna take just for that and we can. I mean, once you use it once, you can't use it again, which honestly helps us because that's less cards in our deck. We have to. So that dust isn't bad. So we do 1. Cleanse it. I'm not gonna do it. I can't. I gotta advise against it myself here. Oh, this is not a very strong group that we have. Strong. Make it sound like it's a bunch of people. It's one dude. I believe in you. I like your little dot thing. Oh, hey, a lot of damage. Oh. Oh, just enough to. Just enough armor. Okay, bleed. Okay. And every time. 12. It's gonna put the regen, but. Man, oh man. Oh, we're on that. Gotta give that help. Not to. The next turn he should be dead next turn. Keyword. Not gonna be able to do enough. A little healing on us. That should be enough to kill. Oh my. So it gets progressively more dangerous, I imagine. Legendary back. Oh. And if we no, I'm gonna advise again. You know, that's a good one, but again, maybe just getting crap cards here. But that's part of the game, understandably so. I wouldn't mind having this more Arcana, but oozing out. Could just do an instant 12 damage. Free. Do a little bit of damage and get some defense. Oh, I just don't like these cards, guys. Just very picky, but for a good reason. Okay, heal at the start of every turn. Healing based offer me. It's on the. Okay, well. So ultimately, what we're gonna need to do is constantly stack on them. I don't care how he heals, as long as we keep taking this down. Evasion. Every time we attack, we get one shock on him. One. Hurting yourself. Up. Suck for a. Oh, we only had 2. I was hoping I could figure that burn, but got whatever you got going on here. Get something working for him. Oh, some defense. Again, it's gonna be a slow burn, but there's different ways to play, guys. There's so many different ways. Yes, attack me. That'll help our ending game here. Alright, so we evaded this. And for some reason, oh, because it didn't connect. Let's see. He's getting knocked down pretty heavy now. I'll just want him to. Man, you fool. Foolish monkey. Wait, does leader poison? Yeah, poison. For some reason it's not working. Let's see. Heal all you want. Oh, that's right, because every time he heals himself, it hates us. That might not have been the best move, huh? Healing, but it only when you use heal, it should take care of just bleed. Oh, there it is. I don't know why. It does have it. Go. She's dead. It. Benito. See ya. Alright, so the next goal here, strength and... Don't want to use these. I get that there's higher damage. Luck up. Oh, thank you. This is big. First card play does not cost energy. Have enough energy. I am actually going to go with luck up. Okay, so luck up is one of the best things you can get. So when you go to buy something, all the rare and the very, very rare items, potions, everything comes through this card. And we can switch out equipment ups. Oh, another. This is the most rituals I've read. But ultimately, when you're playing, luck up pretty much makes all the prices, maybe not the prices go down, but all the rare stuff start popping out. Perfect. Stack everything we can on this guy. Actually, we might. Because y'all know what happens. Seen it. Bolster again. So every time we attack, the strengthening does that extra damage. It's almost like reverse expose. Expose works against him. Strengthening works for us. It's the same thing, just not on him, but on us. That makes sense. That adds shock every time. There's a slight chance his cards won't play. That's great right there. Regen. Want to keep him higher because one attack is all it takes. Say goodbye. Ooh, almost enough. Okay. To see how this plays out. Luckily, our healing now is through the roof. The most healing I've ever had on a character, I think it was like 400. And yes, you can build that way. You can build just defense and regen and just let them slowly die. Can't play. Kill himself. Oh, okay, finally. Okay, so cultist. Okay. Awesome. So shock actually worked that time. Worked very well against them. Perfect. More evasion? Don't mind if we cleanse all for blur. Cards. 1 energy for a hat? Yes, thank you. Bit of our training call. Trainee call. Alright, so now we have a huge chunk of change. Going here, turquoise ring. We're gonna see some more stuff. Deals 35 damage if any attacks. That smoke bomb. Yes, sir. Take that. So we already start with 10 evasion. Like I said, evasion is the most valuable thing in this game. I don't care what anybody says. It's literally, they can only attack one time. Just remember that, like, high enough. Ooh, there we go. This is the type of card we need. But you see how now we're starting to get some more better cards. Like, this is a great card as well. Potion, Death Call. Best potion in the game. Now we can see that. See, for 0 cost, you get it. Permanent, +1 to all stats, +15 to health. Thank you. Come party. Get yourselves some regen potions. Fat regen. With our money left. Here, Storm Steel, yes. And Flash Shield. Nothing else, I don't go overboard. Health X. This technically better. But how much better? We're gaining +1 Arcana. I don't want to give up our 10. Not doing. We can get better stuff. Is the main thing. Oh, we can go to another town. Perfect. Even better yet. Card, nope. Damage, loss. Frost hammer. Reduce enemy defense by the frost amount and deal 50 damage. Regen. Ooh, that's a price for that. Going wild on the regens. I'm okay with it. Oh, I never healed. Go this way. Eat food. Highwayman. Oh, you suck. Gotta kill him. He's gonna take our money, of course, per turn. Every turn, add your money or your life. So we can either lose 20 health, deal with his crap. Fortunately. Gun here. Happens. Now he could run and then we lose all our cash, which like that kind of evens the playing field. Where's our evasion? Oh, you know what? The next potion is tripled 3 times. Get out of here. Would that work? That's cool. Look at this here, because it's permanent. Holy cow. I'd never seen that before. So that is dirty. Okay, that's dirty. Taking it. And then he pulled. Crap, are you hating everything? Should die this next turn, providing he doesn't run. Perfect. Ooh! Alright, reinforce for 23. Bad. Take it. Okay, now the deck's starting to get a little bad, I feel. Death call, look at that. So if we wait for that card again, we can keep pumping the death calls like that. Holy crap. I did not know you could do that. Sweet. Oh, another awesome card. What a difference it makes. Deal 72 damage, choose a card from your discard pile, place on the top of your... Some really good cards. Let's look at the equipment though. Equipment can make or break. Ooh, right there. See? This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. Start with 25 evasion, so we'll be at 35. What did I say was the most valuable thing in the world? Is evasion. New card. Now our everything we've done is totally different now. He can pump out some serious damage. You know, I'm telling you. Alright, so we're gonna use this. Here we go, death call. Holy crap. I'm serious, guys. That's nuts. That is unbelievable. See? Boom. Evaded. Now we can just hit it this way. He could literally about one-shot us, though, is the problem. But we're so stinking high now. This hence evasion. Oh. Myself healed up a little. Fates. Sure. Right. Happen. Evasion. Healing. Fast. Man. Realistically, we should be dead. I'm willing to attack. For frost. Doomed. Dead all day. Okay, now trade a card. We talked about this before. If I had that other card, and I went to go trade it, this is how rare it is. White is the weakest. I think Purple is the strongest. We need a card. Rid of it. We cannot get it back. You know, honestly, I don't trigger burn nearly as much because we didn't build a burn deck. But let's try that. I'm gonna try. I don't actually use one either, but it could be really effective. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, so now deal 128 damage if the enemy is weakened, which we have a lot of weakened cards now. Back into the potion shop. Have Hero Resolve. Oh, we could get this card. Triple Strike. Rock Bleed. None of these really get me. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is really nice. That's a good card. But I'm very picky now as to what... Especially with our money situation. Cards. I love the consume because then it shortens your deck. We have a lot of consume cards. Deck looks fat, but it's not nearly bad. Big as it seems. Oh, bolster. 24. Bad card. Wow. Stacks. It's a nice thing. Okay, let's go. Don't have much. But if something came up that we couldn't say no to, it'd be a bad idea to try. So here we go. This is a better one than that. It's using. So charge steal, add 1 shock every turn. That's what I was hoping for before. Gain 38 defense. Increased with burn effects. Goes. So I think we go on a could fight something. Try that. Try getting that. Body. Yeah. Have enough. So let's go back now. So once again, here we are. We have a really nice. Oh, you know what? We can actually get this card too. Charge. Okay, I'm feeling way more confident here. Cultist. Oh boy. And time killer. So much help. Oh. Right. Asian. The 1 shock every attack can do. It's not a good card anymore. Compared to the other one. At least we have some regen. We do have some reinforcement, which is great. We have more reinforcement. Killing yourself. You can kind of see across the board that it's just getting stacked. That's usually how I win all these things. I mean, I know everybody's got their own thing, and I do the slower route, which is probably against me, if anything. At least I hope it's easy to say. Could use. Good, but oh sweet, so shocked it eliminated that crappy thing. Crappy attack. Very good actually. Here we go, look at this. So gain 94 defense whenever Frost is played, or we could get this other one over here. 14. I'm telling you, this is hell. Because this is such a good card. Like Ben, evasion, I would pick this any other time, but evasion. Max the evasion. Okay, oh, this one sucks. have to stack on him. So now he can do 60 per. Oh, I realized I don't have enough burn for that. So it only works when I use burn. Oh, oh me, oh me, oh my. I'm gonna keep attacking. It's whoever dies first. I need it. Either I do the regen, risk next attack. Next attack if he's kill me. Especially because he's got 60s. I might as well do healing potion. And oh, that's not good. Doesn't. Oh man, I'd have to turn if I can't kill him on the best I can honestly, providing I don't die right here. Figure all. Oof, barely survived. Oh, look at this. So here we go. Add burn 46 every attack. Also, gonna have to really hope for the best here. Oh, dang it. It killed me. Oh, man. Well, guys, you know, for just from a raw run, we had that last guy, the Witch Doctor, him doing 60 damage, evaded right through to our health. Our evasion didn't work in that instant. Now, there's not a lot of characters that you face that have that instant right into your health. I know the Behemoth does when you face into the Last Hex territory, but at least it was kind of a good idea. You can kind of see how the game evolves. There's a lot of evolving characters that happen, and you can have a lot of things that change. And honestly, after I figured out that death call thing, I'll tell you right now, yeah, I have some big ideas after that, because that is unbelievable. That combination is great. So hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Please hit the like, subscribe if you did like the content. I am doing kind of a random bunch of runs and stuff, so yeah, just let me know if you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next. Bye.